dear learners, I welcome you all here in CEC Gurukul Live lecture. Myself, Dr. Pravita Kumar, Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry, Shri Aurobindo College, University of Delhi. Learners, in previous lecture of pericyclic reactions, part 1 and part 2, we had discussed different approaches for identification and analyzing of pericyclic reactions, that were frontier molecular orbital approach, conservation of molecular orbital theory, and aromaticity Huckel-Mobius approach. And we have seen there how the pi molecular orbital involved during the reactions, it depends upon the mode of reaction, whether the reaction is thermally or photochemically induced. Learners, today in this lecture we will discuss a very important part of pericyclic reaction, that is cycloaddition reactions. This cycloaddition reaction is very important reactions, and a lot of questions asked in examination, in entrance examination of JEE and also in IIT JAM from this topic. So, cycloaddition reactions, one question is arising here, what is cycloaddition reactions? As suggested by the term cycloaddition, it means that during the reactions, the reactant react in such a way that we get a cyclic product. This is called cycloaddition reactions. So, in cycloaddition reaction, two molecules or two reactants which are having pi system react with each other, their p molecular orbital involve with each other, and we get a cyclic compound. So, involves between two molecules reacting with each other to form two new sigma bonds between the end atoms of their pi system, or the picyclic reactions takes place between pi bonds which containing molecules to form cyclic compounds. So, in cycloaddition reactions, the two reactants which are having pi bonds, that pi bonds may be 4n pi system or 4n plus 2 pi system. Reaction takes place and we get a cyclic compound. During the cycloaddition reaction, breaking of two pi bonds and making of two sigma bonds takes place in concerted process, in concerted ways. Learners, it means that during the reaction, when the pi molecular orbitals involved in the reaction for bond formation and bond breaking takes place simultaneously, and the reaction complete it one step. This is called concerted process. So, the cycloaddition or pericyclic reaction takes place in concerted way. This cycloaddition reaction is most useful pericyclic reaction for organic synthesis. We can synthesize a lot of organic compound like polycyclic compound and heterocyclic compound using cycloaddition reactions. So, we can say the cycloaddition reaction takes place between two unsaturated system. Unsaturated system means the reactant having pi bonds or pi electrons. So, when two unsaturated system react with each other, we get a cyclic compound. This cycloaddition reaction also called reverse cycloaddition or cycloreversing or ring clearing reaction, or this is called retrosynthesis. Learners, always remember, not all cycloaddition reactions are pericyclic, or we can say concerted in nature. there are some cycloaddition reactions proceeds through diradical or Zwitter ionic intermediate way, that is non-concerted way. It means during that reaction we get a intermediate. In one reaction we get a radical and in some reaction we get a Zwitter ion. So this process is called non-concerted process. Learners, in cycloaddition reactions involving of pi electrons from HOMO of one reactant to the LUMO of other reactants. Learners, in previous lecture we had discussed how the involvement of HOMO and LUMO. HOMO is highest occupied molecular orbital and LUMO is lowest unoccupied molecular orbital of the reactant react with each other. Molecular orbital used to determine whether the reaction is favorable or not. It means that molecular orbital which takes part in chemical bonding or overlapping or interaction depends upon that molecular orbital whether the bond form or reaction is favorable or not. If the molecular orbital symmetry is same, we call it orbital symmetry, molecular symmetry, the reaction is allowed. If the molecular orbitals or pi molecular orbitals or HOMO or LUMO having different symmetries, the reaction is not favorable, the interaction is not favorable, and we can say that is reaction symmetry is forbidden. Learners, cycloaddition to be allowed, the overlap of orbitals of HOMO of one reactant to the LUMO of other reactant must be bonding where the new sigma bond form. So it's very important. HOMO and LUMO are frontier molecular orbitals. So when HOMO and LUMO react between the reaction takes place of the both the reactant, at the interaction the sigma bond must form during the cycloaddition reaction. So this is very important point. Here HOMO of one reactant react with LUMO of other reactant, we get a new sigma bond. Learners, cycloaddition product or the cyclic product which we get after the reaction of the two reactant has two more sigma bond and with two less pi bonds than the reactant. It means that after the cycloaddition reactions, the product, the cyclic product which we get having two new sigma bonds, and the reactions are classified on the basis of number of pi bonds of the reactant involved in reactions. So cycloaddition reactions can be classified on the basis of pi bonds involvement or pi molecular orbital involvement. Learners, we can classify it on the basis of pi molecular orbital involvement. Cycloaddition reaction can be 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction, 2 plus 4 cycloaddition reactions, 4 plus 4 cycloaddition reaction, 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions, or 6 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. It means that the number of pi molecular orbital involved during the reactant of the both reactant we can classify it on the basis of that. So this is first cycloaddition reaction, 2 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. Learner, we can say here there are two ethene molecule and each molecule having one pi bond. It means that 2 pi electrons of each molecule of ethene, or we can say 2 pi orbital of 2 electrons of each pi bond are taking part in reaction and we get a cyclic product. This is called cyclobutane. You can see in the structure 2 ethenes react with each other, we get a cyclic product. So here pi 2, it means that what is the meaning of pi 2? Learners, pi is a pi bond, and 2 represent the number of electrons, because this is 2 pi system, one ethene having 1 pi bond. So it means that 2 pi electrons involve of the one ethene molecule, and 2 pi electrons are involving in reaction of other ethene molecules. Learner, one carbon of one ethene act as a electron rich center and other carbon act as a nucleophilic center. So electrophilic and nucleophilic addition reaction takes place here. We get a cyclobutane. Learner, you can see in the cyclobutane, are you looking any pi bond over here? No. Here during the cycloaddition reaction, during the involvement of that reaction, we get a cyclic product which are having 2 new sigma bond and 2 less pi bonds, or the reaction can be write in such a way that CH2 plus CH2 react with each other, pi 2 plus pi 2 of ethene, pi 2 molecules of one ethene react with pi 2 molecules of other ethene, we get a cyclic product. So in that cyclic product there is a 2 new sigma bond, while the reactant having 2 pi bond. It means that the cyclic product which we are getting in 2 plus 2 cycloaddition, no pi bond is over here. Learners, next cycloaddition reaction is 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. So it means that 1,4-butadiene, it is a diene having 2 pi system, 2 pi bond. It means that 4 pi electrons of this 1,4-butadiene and 2 pi electrons of this ethene react with each other. The pi molecular orbital of 1,4-butadiene and 2 electrons of ethene react with each other, we get a cyclic product. So there is this is called cycloaddition, 4 plus 2 cycloaddition, 4 electrons, pi electrons from the one reactant and 2 electrons from the other reactant, or we can represent it in this way. So learner, 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction is called Diels-Alder reactions. So in the product you can see here there is only 1 pi bond, while in the reactant if we will count the number of pi bond there is a 3 pi bond, but in the after the reaction the cyclic product which we get is having only 1 pi bond. So learner, few 2 less pi bonds and 2 new sigma bond formation takes place during the 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. So in 4 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions, one reactant has 4 interacting pi electrons and other reactant has 2 pi electrons. Only pi electrons participating in the electron rearrangement are counted. This is very important. You have to count only those pi electrons which are using in delocalization or which are participating in the formation of a cyclic products. Learner, this is very important point. That's why we are calling it 4 plus 2 cycloaddition. 4 electrons, pi electrons from the one reactant and 2 pi electrons of the other reactant. Next, this is 4 plus 4 cycloaddition reactions. In 4 plus 4 cycloaddition reactions, 2 reactant, both the reactant having 4 pi electrons, or we can say 2 pi bond. So 4 pi electrons of both the reactant, there is a 1,4-butadiene pi molecular orbital involved in the reaction and we get a cyclic product. So here octadiene. So if you will count the number of cyclic ring, the number of cyclic ring is same as the number of reactant which are using in the reactions. So both the reactant having 4 carbon atom, so total carbon is 8. So the cyclic product which we are getting here is cyclooctadiene. So if you count the number of pi electrons, both the reactant have 4 electrons, but in the product there are 4 electron pairs or 2 new sigma bond is formed, but 2 less pi bond than the reactant. Similarly, next cycloaddition reaction is 6 plus 2 cycloaddition reactions. So, learner, the reaction takes place in same way. 6 pi electron of the one reactant and 2 pi electrons of the other reactant react with each other. Pi molecular orbital involved in the reactions formation of a 6 plus 2 cycloaddition product. So, learner, pi 6, it means that 6 electrons of the one reactant and 2 electrons of the other reactants are using in the reaction. So, total number of electrons are 8. So, this is called 6 plus 2 cycloaddition reaction. Similarly, another cycloaddition reaction which can be classified on the basis of number of molecular orbitals, p molecular orbital involved, is 6 plus 4 cycloaddition reaction. So, 6 plus 4 cycloaddition reaction, 6 electrons, pi electrons of the one molecular orbital and 4 pi electrons of the other molecular orbital, and we get a 6 plus 4 cycloaddition reaction or cycloaddition product. So, learner, again you can see here the number of carbon atom is same, total number of carbon atom, if you count the number of carbon atom, there is a 10 carbon atom. So, we are getting here a cyclic product which is having a 10 carbon atom. So, same number of carbon atom, but formation of a 2 new sigma bonds takes place because end of the pi orbital, you can see here the delocalization of electrons takes place and end of the p orbital are involving in the bonding interactions. We get a 6 plus 4 cycloaddition reactions. Now, learners, question is arising here, how the reactions takes place, how the molecular orbital involved in the reactions. So, we will see how the frontier molecular orbital or orbital symmetry during the reactions HOMO and LUMO involvement takes place, involving flow of electrons from HOMO and LUMO of other reactant must be bonding where the new sigma bond is formed, and as the bonding interactions between two orbitals increases with the energies of two bonding orbitals becoming nearly equal, and it is expected that the HOMO of the one reactant should interact efficiently with the lowest unoccupied molecular orbital, that is LUMO of the second reactants. Now, learners, in the previous lecture pericyclic reaction part 2, we had discussed how we will remember the p orbitals. So, during the reactions we have to use only last lobe of the reactants. So, lobes of the p orbital if the system is 4n. 4n means if the number of pi electrons using in the reaction is 4, 8, 12, even number of electrons or even number of pi bonds. In that case, if the reaction is thermally induced, because the pericyclic reaction the mode of activation is thermal or photochemical. So, if the reaction is thermally induced, the symmetry of p lobes, it is unsymmetry, that will be the psi 2. Similarly, if the reaction is cycloaddition is photochemically induced reaction, the symmetry of end of the p lobes will be symmetric, that will be psi 3. Psi 3 and psi 2 are the sign, are the energies level of that orbital. Similarly, if the system is 4 and 2 pi, it means that if the reactants which are involving in the cycloaddition reactions, if the number of pi bonds or number of electrons are 6 and or we can say the number of pi bonds is odd 3, 5, 7. So, we in that case the lobes of p orbitals, so end of the p lobes, we will during the reaction we will see in the coming slides, during the reaction only end lobe interaction of end lobes takes place. So, here thermal it would be symmetry and photochemical it would be unsymmetry. Now, we will see how that molecular orbitals involve in the reactions. what is the stereochemistry. So Woodward-Hoffmann rules for cycloaddition reactions. We will see mode of interactions between HOMO and LUMO of p orbitals overlapping. So learner, if the p orbitals end of the lobes of the p orbitals are same or having the same phase, in such case the mode of interaction is supraficial. We call supraficial attack or supraficial interactions. But in this slide you can say the p orbitals have opposite phase. So in another one phase can be interaction takes place, but in another phase or opposite phase there is no interaction takes place. Learners, we can see how if the opposite phases interact, in that case the interactions, bonding interaction is called antaraficial reaction or antaraficial attacks. So overlapping of reacting orbitals on opposite phases will be antaraficial attacks. So in cycloaddition reactions, mode of interactions, if there is same phases, HOMO and LUMO of the reactant. If HOMO of one reactant and LUMO of both the reactant having same phases, in that case the attack will be, interaction will be supraficial, and we call supraficial addition reaction. And in that cases you can see here one HOMO of one reactant and LUMO of other reactant. HOMO act as a electron donor and LUMO act as a electron acceptor. So in that case you are taking both the HOMO and LUMO had the same phases. So on the same phases interaction is easily, bonding is easily. So bonding interaction takes place, and this is called supraficially attack, supraficially attraction. So it is geometrically allowed and symmetrically allowed. So pi n s, pi means, though n is means number of pi electrons using in the reaction, and s represent the superficial. So 2, if there is a 2 electrons we will write pi 2 s. So in that case both the phases are same, so both the having superficial interactions. Now learners, if HOMO and LUMO, HOMO means highest molecular occupied molecular orbital of one reactant, interact with LUMO, that is lowest unoccupied molecular orbital, in that cases if there is a opposite phases means the sign of p orbital is same, in that cases antaraficial attacks. One here, one p orbital have same phases, so in that case there will be supraficial, but in another p orbital you can see there is antaraficial. So learners, in antaraficial the attack is not possible in smaller size of rings. So it is very important. We can see here LUMO of the one reactant react with HOMO of the other reactant. Psi 1 is HOMO and Psi 2 is HOMO, LUMO. LUMO is unoccupied, can accept a pair of electrons. In that case antaraficial attack is possible if the system is bigger. And another very important possibility for interacting the molecular orbital, if that is perpendicular orthogonal approach, in that case antarafacial reactions or antarafacial interaction or antarafacial attacks takes place. So the bonding interactions between two lobes of the same phase will be supraficial and opposite phase will be antaraficial. So learners, this is a very important for the pericyclic reactions, how the reactions takes place, which type of molecular orbitals involved during the reactions. So if the bonding interactions of reactant having the same phase, the interaction will be superficial. If there the phases are opposite, the interaction will be antaraficial. So 2 plus 2 cycloaddition orbital symmetry overlapping, there is, if there is a thermal reaction, if thermal condition, we will see here antaraficial interaction is not allowed. Learners, so we have seen how the superficial interaction takes place and interfacial reaction or mode of interaction depends upon the whether the reaction is thermally or photochemically induced. So learners, in next lecture we will see how that HOMO or LUMO interact when the reaction takes place under thermal or photochemical conditions. Thank you.